because we big on culture with our brand. Like, we don't look at this as a hobby, we look at this as a real business. So in the real business world, like, one thing that people don't even think is important as a startup company is like culture. And like, we big on culture, you big on culture from your perspective too. So even with outsourcing, like, we look at them as our team. So like, that's pretty much you building your team and you being able to focus on the things that that you able to do all the things that's taking up your time that you shouldn't be spending your time on.
What's good? Welcome back to the podcast, man. I'm Marlon Watts, co-owner, CEO of WRLDINVSN.
Hey, I'm Nicholas Clark, co-owner and designer of WRLDINVSN. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, run us up. We getting straight into it. I really wanted to come on the, on the podcast today to really just talk about our experience with, now outsourcing. When we, throughout this whole process of probably everybody watching us on the channel, they've been seeing us, build out these processes and systems pretty much from the ground up. But now
I got a question.
What you got?
What is even outsourcing? Like, when you say the word outsource,
cool.
like, so for my beginners, they may not know what outsourcing is. So can you even go backwards before you even hop into the gyms? Let us know what outsourcing is.
And mainly outsourcing is going to be, all right, so like if you heat pressing your shirts and you actually making those garments, like you are being a part of the production process. All right, so when I use the word outsourcing, going to outsource the work to someone else, in result allow me to either, you're gonna spend money to save time, but you ultimately gonna take that responsibility away from yourself and allow somebody that can do it either faster, better, more affordable than you can. Because if you sitting there and you handcrafting all your own garments and you heat pressing all your shirts, it may be faster for an actual manufacturer to produce that product, or it may be faster for a screen print shop who have automatic press to print that shirt. So that's what we mean by when we saying we want to outsource. We gonna outsource the work to. In our cases, when you outsource, you're not outsourcing to move backwards. So you outsourcing to move forward to continue to make things faster, better, easier for your business. So that way you can handle more things. Because it's like, if you just doing heat pressing, which, we talk about in that video, that may require so much time. So you're not going to actually have the time to go out and make sales, do the pop-up shops, run your kiosks, run your store, make content. So we are saying you're going to now figure out a way to outsource, increase the effectiveness, increase the productivity, and increase the quality of your company while still being able to do more.
And I even add to that, is like, because we big on culture with our brand. We don't look at this as a hobby, we look at this as a real business. So in the real business world, like, one thing that people don't even think is important as a startup company is like culture. And like, we big on culture, you big on culture from your perspective too. So even with outsourcing, like, we look at them as our team. So like, that's really pretty much you building your team and you being able to focus on the things that that you able to do all the things that's taking up your time that you shouldn't be spending your time on. And really just want to give them, like, because I know people love when we just give stuff away, like places where you can get outsourced work for specific projects. I would say like Fiverr will be somewhere where you can outsource work for graphic design. And I'm not gonna say that they the best people, right? Even if you want to train up your own, they got another website called onlinejobs.ph where you could get somebody from another country where they could come help you do specific things inside of your business where you're not you're not paying them like a 6-figure salary. You're paying them, part-time job, things that they could do here and there throughout the week. So those are two, companies that you could go to get some outsourced work done by.
Yep, and I say something that when we was getting started, we were, I would say, reluctant to like outsourcing because we pretty much wanted to do everything ourselves.
We didn't want to outsource anything besides print. Let's
Correct. Always outsource printing, whether that was through customer service, whether that was through even we call it POS. Well, everybody call it POS now, point of sale, doing pop-up shops. We still to this day don't sell in stores because we want to distribute our product directly to our consumer online and in person.
Brand owners that's ready to acquire their first 100 customers and make over $1,000 every single month, this is for you. We have created our Activate Your Vision University. We have been working on this for the last 4 months. And inside of this university, it has every system that we have created and are currently using to continuously scale our brand, WRLDINVSN, right now. Yes, you're going to get the Facebook ads. Yes, you're going to get the email and text message marketing play. But ultimately, I want you to join our network of brand owners for only $7 for 7 days. Now, at the end of these 7 days, let me go ahead on and break the news to you. We will not charge your card like other most subscription-based programs. All right, we will allow you to experience and enjoy these 7 days without having you thinking on the 8th day, oh, I'm about to get charged. No, this is not that. We want to see if you are a good fit for the network, and we also want to see if we are a good fit for you to help you scale and help you grow to, like I said, acquiring your first 100 customers and making over $1,000 every single month. Click the link somewhere on the screen, get access for only $7. Every brand owner, every clothing brand, we can help you scale. Let's get it. Can you break down like how we were spending like $12,000 on customer service when we could have been saving $10,000 a month if we would have been outsourced? Can you give us that story?
I would say when you just getting started, you may be getting, 5, maybe 10 emails a week. And it really don't kill you to, sit there and, answer 2 or 3 emails a day when you're having customers. But when you start getting, hundreds and thousands of orders in a day, that may turn into, 10 to 100 emails in one day. So we had to start building up systems that was able to tackle those issues inside of our business, which resulted into us having just to hire more people to be able to handle the issues, faster as they come in to be able to provide the service that we wanted to provide. So we had to spend more money to be more effective by hiring more people. But what we didn't realize was that we could, at a certain point, it did make sense. And that's why we always talk about having data and looking at the numbers a lot more now in our business than ever, because, knowing those numbers probably would have told us, okay, let's just look at, this customer service department as a whole. And if we spending, $4, $5, $6,000 a month or whatever, this is what we spent within this year.
I felt like we was at $12,000 a month or $10,000 a month on, because it was like 6 people, right?
At one time.
And it was like 2,000 every 2 weeks or 2,000 every month. They was getting paid like 2,000.
Yeah, correct. Between like $6,000 to $10,000 a month in total, in the whole entire month. Correct. Like nothing is actually like wrong. So what we looking at is like, all right, we, payroll is only this percentage of our business, which is like an industry standard. But we not looking at, okay, now if we spending X amount of dollars, who can do this, more cost effective? And the reason why we didn't want to outsource would be because it's like, okay, what happened if they mess up the quality behind it?
The quality, yeah. We wanted to hold on to it like too much. Like it was like we was fearing to put our brand in somebody else's hands because we didn't think that they was gonna treat it. But in reality, we was just hurting ourselves because we could have been, like you're saying, saving money and still getting the same, if not better results. Now, I would say like I would stay away from when it comes down to outsourcing, and like this is just me. Like you could disagree, you could agree, whatever. But like just coming from my perspective is like I think that people should build their skills in the marketing field because the marketing is what brings in the dollars. And I think things that more back end like customer service, and we're gonna talk about that when it comes down to even shipping your product. Like if you're able to keep up a certain amount of volume, you potentially could get somebody else to ship out your product. But like when it comes down to marketing, the thing that I'm still holding on to, because I feel like, sometimes do live through us, or like, we know our customers because we was there from the start. Like it wasn't like a marketing company came in and like, did things for us to build this business. Like we built this business through doing the content that we know how to create. So as long as we continuously dial in, now with time, did start to, shift and go into other directions because, customer service, like you're saying, shipping orders, like
you started to build, $1 million operations around
exactly
all of those other things, to the point where we was talking about, dang, we have a fulfillment company basically.
Exactly. You pretty much got little bitty, like when you build a multi-million-dollar business, you're going to see that it's like it's going to be departments of your $1 million business that you could break out and build a whole nother business off. And like that's and even like just going back to the customer service, was crazy is like they was like, now that we outsourcing it, like they even able to message, around holiday time. They able to message on the weekends. They able to like really, respond to the customer, way faster. Like then we
If anybody need help with customer service, we have put out like a blueprint inside the university, because it's so many brands that's like they don't, bruh, so many brands don't even have like support at their brand. It's still a Gmail.
they brand name. If your email is still a Gmail, hey, what I need you to do is go to the description right now, and I need you to go tap the link and get inside of university, because you're not moving fast enough. If you're not capitalizing on the now, if you're not taking advantage of this information that we're sharing, if you still got a Gmail, that means they need to learn from us.
Really, before we even wrap up, like, kind of just want to give them a glimpse of, like, for the people who don't know, we pretty much was doing 80-20, like managing, operating 80% of our business, outsourcing 20%, and it probably pretty much flipped now. We probably outsource 80% and, internally do 20%, which marketing, data,
Creating content,
and,
telling a story,
focusing on the community.
Dialing more into the customer avatar, dialing more into our community, getting more outside, getting more in person, doing more events, like creating more content, sending more emails, sending more texts, like literally like the marketing part of the designing, like manufacturing, the marketing part of the company is what we're now more into, because we see ourselves literally creating daily content.
Shout out to AYV.
Activate Your Vision Instagram posting. How many times a day? 5 times a day.
5 times on a real good day.
5 times on a great day.
3 on a minimum.
We had a post that 150,000 likes. We got videos that's hitting 400,000 views. Like, just because we've been consistent. So we see ourselves creating more content, and we did a crazy thing. Are we still in the beta test, or are we not really in the beta test right now?
Of the Instagram?
Nah, of the shipping. We not in the beta test no more, huh? We all out at this point.
I would say we not in the beta test. I would say we beta tested.
So we started last month. So last month, June 1st.
It's been like 45 days.
Going on 60 days.
Going on 60 days. 60 days.
So June 1st, we started to actually outsource our shipping.
And it getting tagged now.
Easy about this deal is this. It's not a stranger. Like, it's literally one of our friends that had a clothing brand that seen that mini little business within this big business, right? And we decided to do fulfillment with him. This was literally like a mutual, friendship / business deal that we actually put together, and we started outsourcing our shipping on June 1st. So how you think it's been going on a scale from 1 to 10?
I mean, it's been a 7.5 to 8.
Don't lie. Give him a true 7.5 out of 10. I was about to say that.
I mean, because at the end of the day, it does allow us to continue to have the time. But once again, like, if it's something that you're not doing, you're going to have to start creating new systems and processes around. Keep our numbers consistent, especially in this time. Like, companies are, going all the way under pretty much. And people aren't making as many sales as they was in COVID time, or even just last year. So in reality of it, what I do like is it allow us to stay consistent, because when we was, running our brand and having to make those decisions and doing a million things at one time while still trying to help other people grow their brand, doing this channel and stuff, I think that, like how many packages we order, or, we literally, like, I was just talking the other day, they got like 50 or 60 lint brushes around the warehouse. And it's just like little things where, like, when you start outsourcing, when you get to a certain level, that you don't have to really have those predictions made where you need this many for this many units. Because if we got 60, lint brushes at, $3-4 a pop, we holding on to stuff that we could have brought more inventory with. And like, then we plan, this is a business. We plan the highest game of entrepreneurship. And like those numbers and data points that we was talking about, now we able to get the focus on. Now you get to see, like, golly, because it's all of that. You're not just in the midst of the day-to-day of, making sure you're getting the stuff out and rolling, but now you managing the system that get that done. Another team is doing that, and now you get to like just how much is this to ship it out? Is one number. It's not like, okay, our team worked extra this time because they didn't get it out. Not, we put the responsibility on the company and the people that we outsourcing with to deliver at the standard that we want and they want.
When you start making multi 6 figures a month, Like you could be losing like tens of thousands of dollars, and we was, you know, seeing ourselves shipping priority instead of first class, and we lost $60,000. It's the same thing with Marlon saying, like you could be over ordering something small as packaging and pretty much got $5K worth of package supplies up in there that you're not even using, but you could have flipped that $5K to 10 to 20, 20 to like, and that money could keep growing your business. So check this out. Before we get up out of here, if you watching this video and you ready to compete, you know, at the highest level possible in this clothing brand game, what they got to do, Marlon?
Hey, they got to go to the description. We literally giving you access for the next 7 days inside of our university
for only $7.
Yep.
All right, $7. So what we want to do in these 7 days is help you make your first $1,000. Right now, we got people doing it. All right, we got people making over $30,000 every single month inside of their clothing brand right now, and we got people that's even going up to making $50,000 a month with their brand.
Hey, appreciate y'all. We out.
Hey, and we'll see y'all in the next video.